Rodeo Drive. Honestly, we need permission for this backdrop. It's too special. We're also celebrating our third annual Rodeo Drive Celebrates Fashion. This is the kickoff to the week where many of the businesses on Rodeo Drive have special experiences within their stores to celebrate fashion, craftsmanship, the innovation, and all of it is happening here on Rodeo Drive. As most of you know, Rodeo Drive has long ties with the entertainment world, and as we source all different types of relationships from stylists and costume designers, I'm not sure if many of you are familiar with this very, very special man who is the godfather of Rodeo Drive. Mr. Fred Heyman was the very first consultant to the Oscars. Basically, he told them what to wear and what not to wear. And he was so good at it. And he continued to do that for decades to everybody else in town. Here this evening, we have the privilege of having our mayor and I believe most of the council members, Mayor Sharon Nazarian, Vice Mayor John Mirish, Council Member Mary Wells, and Council Member Lester Friedman. Thank you all for coming. Today, on the occasion of the 30th anniversary of the beloved movie Clueless, 30 guys, 3 decades. Here in Beverly Hills, where the film took place in 1995, and I have 20-year-olds who know more about the movie than I do. 3 decades later, everybody's still very much a fan. And truly, I believe it took many, many people to make that movie pop. Amazing movie makers, amazing actors. But then again, imagine if they didn't wear this kind of clothes. None of us would remember, right? It was a very special woman. And truly that is why we're here tonight. We're here to honor this extraordinary costume designer, Miss Mona May. For all her contribution to fashion and film, not just Clueless, but many, many more projects. Okay? Mayor Nazarian, if you could please join me.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sharona Nazarian. I'm honored to serve as the mayor for the city of Beverly Hills. And we are so delighted to be able to welcome you today. This is such an iconic location, isn't it? When you stand here, the backdrop is none other than Rodeo Drive, the most recognized and well-known street, I would say, in the entire world. And just like Rodeo Drive has stood the task of time, so has the iconic movie Clueless, and none other than Mona May. So Rodeo Drive has always been the setting for so many amazing Hollywood movies and just so much glamour, and we're just so delighted to be able to work with all of our partners and everyone in the city to celebrate all of these incredible, wonderful flagship stores on Rodeo Drive. So we're excited to be able to recognize Mona and her extraordinary costume designs. It's so exciting. And Mona, you don't even look 30. How could you? She started when she was 5. The other day we were able to celebrate with Mona. We've had several different experiences. One was at La Cienega Park. And what was really astounding to me was that we had people of all ages there. We had people that were our age who watched the movie when they were in high school, and we also had people who, young adults, young kids. I had the honor of coming there with my little niece, and the movie is still relevant and exciting. I want to take a moment, obviously, to recognize Mona May and Elisa Donovan, who was also at the event with us. Elisa, thank you for being here. We have Nicole me this year, our goal is unity, and it's about bringing all of our community together. Whether it's various community members, whether it's our residents, and also our businesses. Because when our businesses succeed, we all succeed. It's a process, and we're very delighted to be able to welcome you all and to celebrate with none other than Mona May and Kathy.
Okay, so the stars of the show, Rodeo Drive has a very special podcast. It actually launched today, and it's called Clueless on Rodeo Drive. Mayor and custom designer on fashion, as if.
You gotta say it with like oomph. Yeah, as if.
As if! Now, Mona's standing here, but she's also standing back there in a very pretty, colorful picture. This fall, she's launching her book. The Fashion of Clueless. You may pre-order the book tonight, which I will, and you can look for it this fall in all the bookstores, hopefully, and online. Who goes to bookstores anymore? Amazon, right? I go to bookstores. There we go. There's still one. There's still one.
So most important than anything, we're here to really recognize the influence that Mona May has had on fashion. Many of her costumes and things that you're looking at are still relevant today, which is so exciting. I mean, really? Who would have want? Look at Kathy. So thank you for the influence that you've had. It's truly been revolutionary, and we're really absolutely delighted to be able to partner with you and to be able to celebrate with you. So on behalf of Rodeo Drive, okay, on behalf of Rodeo Drive, Kathy.
Rodeo Drive celebrates you are the 2025 honoree. Ms. Mona May, costume designer, Clueless, outstanding contribution to fashion and film, and my signature and the mayor's. Hers is more worth it. I want to thank Kristen. Kristen, can you raise your hand? Without her, we would not be here today. She literally did everything to make tonight happen, and thank you. I mean, I know you have a hotel and bosses, but thank you. Thank you for taking my call.
Well, just like Rodeo Drive is iconic, so is this hotel.
Yes.
It's the backdrop of Pretty Woman. Who doesn't recognize that? So thank you very much for all that you do.
I have an outfit for that too, if we ever do a quarterly anniversary. Thank you again, everybody, for coming. Please enjoy beverages. You all have water. It's time. I'm going to give this to you, of course. I'm saying goodbye, and you get it. Please enjoy some snacks and beverages while Ms. Mona has a few words.
Thank you, ladies, and thank you, Mayor. This woman is so much behind this year's celebrations of City of Beverly Hills, honoring the movie, really, and it's been everywhere. I mean, there's been screenings, and there's more screenings, and just so much fun. And the Rodeo Drive Committee, truly thank you. You know, we as people in film business, you know, we have a long relationship with Beverly Hills. I mean, not only Clueless, but Romy and Michelle as well. We had a boutique on Rodeo Drive and all, and you know, it's so wonderful to have this because it's the best place in the world. I mean, truly, there's no better shops, and there's no better fashion. So I thank you so much, and I'm just really delighted. Thank you, all my friends for coming, and everybody else. And the council, thank you so much for the council as well. Really appreciate it.
May I please have the council up here for some pictures?
Thank you all. Thank you so much for coming.
I'm not leaving now, honey, not a chance. Hot shot, give me no promise. Much later, baby, you'll be saying never mind. You know life is cruel.
You know, we have a really good team. Honestly, we're already planning next year's. We're ahead of it always. We have great partners. People are very much into it, as you can see, and we enjoy the experience. So truly, when you have people like Kirsten and Kay and Lynn, it's easy to plan parties.
Well, I think that Clueless is an iconic movie that's truly stood the task of time, and
it's so wonderful to be able to celebrate with Mona May and all the various actors involved in the movie. It's a 30-year-old movie, but it's still relevant today, and it has generational appeal. So many people still are able to connect with it and celebrate the beauty and the iconic message of the movie. And what better location than the iconic Rodeo Drive to be able to have this celebration. We're really excited to be able to feature all of our incredible boutiques and our incredible stores celebrating the fashion, the iconic fashion of the most important street in the entire world, Rodeo Drive. It's so exciting to be able to come together and to really be able to celebrate together and to be able to celebrate Mona and the impact that she's had on the fashion industry. All of her styles and designs are still being worn today and relevant. That's really very rare. It's very rare for anyone in these types of industries to be relevant so many years later. So hats off to Mona, and we're delighted to be able to celebrate our most beautiful street on Rodeo Drive with Clueless. Beverly Hills is a globally recognized community, and we value celebrating people of all walks of life. We want to welcome everyone to our city. We want to welcome everyone to Beverly Hills. We have one of my initiatives as mayor is unity through tourism. So we're meeting with consul generals from all different countries to be able to celebrate the beauty of Beverly Hills, to invite everyone to be able to come and shop, dine, stay in Beverly Hills and enjoy the beauty that Beverly Hills has to offer.
As someone who grew up in Beverly Hills and went to Beverly Hills High School, Clueless was unfortunately a little bit after my time. I was actually in film distribution at the time in Europe, and I distributed the movie, but of course it takes place in Beverly Hills. And who doesn't love a movie that takes place in our town? And it represents a very certain era in time, 30 years ago exactly, and that was sort of the 90s in Beverly Hills, and yet we're still here. There was, of course, Pretty Woman, but before that there were TV shows. The Beverly Hillbillies was probably the most famous among them. And so it didn't take Clueless to put Beverly Hills on the map. There was also, of course, I think it was even in the 80s, Beverly Hills Cop. So people have been making movies with Beverly Hills as a setting for almost as long as there's been Beverly Hills. But this is one that certainly talked about teens and a certain group of, they weren't the mean girls, but a certain group of sort of upper class girls and their lifestyles, and done in a very funny and satirical way almost. Directed by Amy Heckerling, who also directed the classic movie Fast Times at Ridgemont High, which also talked about sort of the valley. This was about Beverly Hills. Ridgemont was more about kind of the valley girls and the valley kids. Absolutely, it's about shopping. That's not my area of expertise, but clearly, look behind us. It's still there. Rodeo Drive continues to be one of the most iconic streets, and certainly one of the most iconic shopping streets in the world. And we have it. It's in our city, and long may it be special and unique and a place where everybody can visit. You do not have to be rich to come to Rodeo Drive. Walking and window shopping is all free. It's something that is very special, and hopefully we will be able to welcome guests from around the world.
Lights and music is fast. Look, boy, don't check on your watch, not another class.